Let's make glass together. This experience was on Granville Island at Vancouver Studio Glass. Here I am with some clear glass, and I'm getting ready to tap it into some frit to add some color before putting it in the glory hole. And then I tapped it in some more frit and did the same thing. So I got to do this experience because my brother gave this to me as a birthday present. He did the workshop too. The next step was to do some swirls now that all the color has been added. This way the colors will now all be mixed in the final pop. It was surprisingly easy to work with. Like, it was more pliable than I imagined. Every minute or so, my instructor would put it back in the glory hole and then bring it back out for me to work with some more. I did not go into this with a plan, but I just ended up making this sort of flowery looking shape, and I actually really ended up liking it a lot. My instructor next dipped it back into the furnace and added some clear glass around it, and now I am smoothing it out with some wet newsprint. The whole glass making process is kind of tricky because you're doing one specific motion with your left hand and one specific motion with your right hand. So kudos to all the glass makers out there because it was a bit challenging, but I still really had a good time. After smoothing it into more of a round shape, after going into the glory hole and back a few times, I used my jacks to make a line, and I also used it to help smooth out the surface on the top. The next step was to get some water and pour a few drops on the base where I was going to break off my piece. Next, I gave the pole a big whack and my piece came right off. My instructor torched the bottom of my piece so I could make sure that it was going to be flat. Ta-da! The next day I went back to pick up my piece and it turned out so well. Big thanks to my brother for this experience. I had so much fun making glass with you, and thanks to you and my sister-in-law for recording all the video footage. Thank you. Had the best time. Hope to make more glass. Bye.